Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. Before we get started, I just want to say that this is for the sign of Scorpio for the week of June 19th through the 25th. I apologize that it's late, but they've been digging up our trailer court here and putting in all new fiber optic cable lines for internet and cable. And also, I guess they collaborated together. While those are being dug up, we also have the gas company here putting in new lines as well. So there has been interruptions in my service, and I couldn't get these videos up in a timely manner. But, you know, the devil be damned. We're going to get this done one way or another because I promised I would. All right, so during this reading, I'm going to be, first of all, channeling a small message to you. And if you don't really want to hear the message, just fast forward to when the reading begins, because it is a little talky, and I do talk. So if you don't like listening to the prattle, which I believe is good, I really channeled a good message for you. But if you're just not interested, fast forward to the card reading. All right, so let's get started here. I wanted to show you my new wand I got. Isn't this beautiful? This is a red Lemurian crystal. And here it has another one, a little baby one. I don't know if you can see it, but it dangles here. With a pentagram, or pentacle. And down here is the triquetra, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And I don't know why I got it out. I was just called to put it on the table. So maybe it'll bring some help from, maybe, because I'm doing water signs. And I do associate water signs with the Lemurians. I don't know why. But I felt called to have it on the table with my water signs. So hopefully it'll help bring in good messages for you. Okay, so the channeled message for this full moon in Sagittarius that I got from Spirit, and I channeled this for all of the signs. Pardon me. My throat is really scratchy. I laid out in the sun and the allergens are getting to me. All right, so the channeled message, I was shown by Spirit the Temperance card for the sign, or for the energies of the full moon in Sagittarius. And it really is, in the major arcanas of the tarot, the energy of Sagittarius, which I thought was pretty profound, okay? Because there are other cards in the deck that also represent Sag. But I was shown the Temperance card. The Temperance card for me as a reader is all about healing, balance, tempering, alchemy, and divine timing. Okay, so all of those aspects, I believe, are aspects that we need to be considering during this full moon in Sagittarius. So if there's something that you've been waiting for, divine timing. If there's something that you have been trying to balance in your life, whether it's a relationship or a situation or your finances, then it's a time for you to be doing that as well. Also, it's alchemy. Did I mention alchemy? Alchemy, and Spirit kind of showed me a quick and easy way to describe alchemy. Alchemy, in layman's terms, is as simple as taking a pitcher of water and adding a packet of Kool-Aid. Okay, two totally different elements mixed together, making something new. That's alchemy. It can be done in a very profound way, spiritually, where you take two different energies and you bring them together. And there's also divine intervention. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Let's just click that off. Sorry, guys. So yeah, that's what I channeled as far as the energy. Like if I were to just give you one word for what needs to be done during this full moon in Sagittarius, it would be balancing. Okay, some of you have some karma to balance. Some of you have some toxic relationships. Some of you have some brokenness within you, some inner child work that needs to be done. All of those apply to balancing. Spirit told me that new moons are about bringing in and trying to manifest what you would like to have in your life during this moon cycle. And the full moon is about reassessing, reevaluating. So let's say during the new moon, you set your intentions, you made a list, okay? And said, I would like to pay off my car. I would like to, or let's just generalize that. I would like to pay down my debt. I would like to manifest a new lover or a new romance in my life. I would like to manifest a better job. Any of those things. I mean, we could go on forever because there's lots of wants that we have, right? We are human. However, the full moon is about taking a look at your list. Did you manifest any of it? And if you did it come to you the way you wanted it to? Does it need tweaked? Does it need refined? Do you need to change it in some way to be more clear, more concise about it? And also the full moon is also about what doesn't suit you anymore. What do you need to let go of? You know, Spirit showed me the analogy of cleaning out your closet. Perhaps you love shoes and you just got a whole bunch. Maybe you have a closet that's nothing but shoes, okay? The reason, or the way that it was shown to me in my vision is a person going into their closet looking for a pair of shoes to wear and finding box after box of these shoes that still have the tags on them, never been worn, and they've been there for a long time. When you saw them on the shelf, you thought they were what you wanted and you purchased them. You brought them home. You put them in the closet thinking someday you were going to have an event or a place or a time that would be appropriate to wear them. And then it just never happened. It's like every time you go, you're like, they just don't call to me. They don't resonate with me anymore. Maybe they did when I purchased them, but they don't anymore. So you need to purge or get rid of or cut away or sell or throw away or give away or donate, whatever. Make space in your closet to bring in your new manifestations, to have room for something that does resonate with you now, something that vibes at the same rate. And it's funny because I got another vision when I was told about the whole balancing thing. Spirit showed me a large body of water. And, you know, the analogy that you can take a big bucket or a cup and remove water from that body of water, but it doesn't leave an open space because water seeks to balance itself. It's like you're not going to go with cups and pull out cups of water and leave holes behind where there is no water. Okay, so your soul and your spirit's kind of the same way. If you remove something, then balance will happen. Things that vibrate at the same rate as you will come in and fill that space. But in order to find that leveling, that, you know, the vibration that meets and levels off, you need to remove something else, okay? So for the analogy of balancing, I was shown a vision of two children quite opposite of one another. One child filled with positivity and self-assuredness and self-love and confidence versus a child who has been broken or hurt or challenged. And really, as humans, we come to crossroads in our lives when we are faced with challenges, and we can choose to be the victor, which is child number one, or victim, which is child number two. And Spirit showed me child number one, the parents, which in my vision I feel represents Mother, Father, God, the parents, you know, the source, putting this child, this self-assured and exuberant and you know, confident child on this bike. They're little, they've never rode a bike before, but the parents put them on and give them a little push and tell them, pedal, 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 and this child pedals. They balance, they pedal, and down the road they go. They don't even look back. It's like winner, winner, chicken dinner, victory. You know, those parents are clapping and saying, yay, I'm so proud of you. I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. I was so happy for you. And, you know, the child's beaming and riding around in circles and coming back and, you know, just really, really in bliss and joy because they found something that they could do, you know. Excuse me. And then child number 2, the parents gently put this scared, fearful, with no self-assuredness, no confident child on this bike. Give them a gentle push, tells them, you can do it. I have faith in you. I know you can do it. But this child's been hurt in the past. They've fallen at the jungle gym, or they've played on a scooter or some other toy where they, you know, thought they could master it, and they fell and got hurt. And because of that, they fell into victim mode instead of like cleaning the boo-boo up and getting back on and trying again. They gave up in the past. So this has become a pattern. So Spirit's saying these parents put this child on this bike and they give them a gentle push and they pedal, but it's like, they're just not getting their rhythm. They can't seem to balance themselves, and boom, down they go. Scraping their knee, scraping their elbow. Now they're crying. The parents come over and reassure them and give the child a hug and tell them, it's okay, it's okay. Not everybody makes it the first time, but you can do this. I know you can do this. And they gently put that child on the bike again and give them a push. And in my vision, I saw this child kind of getting a little bit of a rhythm, but then the vision ended. Okay, so I don't know if that child ever made it on their life's path, or if they ever really got the rhythm of moving forward on that bicycle. So that's the analogy that Spirit has given to me for you guys for this new or full moon in Sagittarius. It's all about learning your lessons, learning that just because you failed once, or maybe twice, maybe even a lot of times, you have infinite potential. You don't have to choose victim versus victor. You don't have to choose that as your life path. You can choose to get on that bicycle repetitively and try until you master it. And the way to do that is to go within yourself and to talk better to yourself, to tell yourself, you can do this. You can totally do this. And just because someone or something in the past hurt you doesn't mean that every single opportunity that Spirit brings to you is going to do that to you. And if it does, it's because of something within you, not something external. Okay? So I hope that resonated. I know I've told this story over and over again. And so it's kind of morphed and changed a little. If you're a cross watcher, you might recognize that. But I'm hoping that I'm getting at least down to the same seed core message, okay? So now, Scorpio, I'm going to take a look at what Spirit says you need to be working on in order to balance yourself during this full moon in Sagittarius. And it could and should be in relationship to your surroundings, people, places, situations, jobs. Set your intention. I did intention work with other signs, but water signs, I'm not feeling like I need to do a mini meditation with you because you guys are so freaking intuitive. And my guess is you've already been working on this shit just naturally. Naturally. You may not be there yet. You may not have mastered the art, but because of your emotional intuition and connection with other people and the divine, I don't feel like I need to do that with you. So I'm going to go ahead and start your message and see what it is Spirit feels that you need to be working on during this moon. New moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. So if back during that new moon in Capricorn, and I do have a calendar, but I don't want to pull it all apart to look at it because I don't remember what month it was in. Well, of course it's got to be in Capricorn, Tracy. It was back in December. December, is it? Capricorn. Anyhow, we had a new moon in December. Maybe some of you do your manifestation work, you know, if you're the kind of person that makes your lists and sets your intentions and talks to the divine. Maybe it's time for you to look at your list from back in December. Your hard work is paying off. What did you ask for? What were you trying to manifest? Has it come to fruition? You know, do you need to look at it and tweak it and change it? And were you clear? Your hard work is paying off. I like that for you. Okay, so let's take a look at Spirit. Oh, we have the Knight of Wands. Look at this knight, okay, is very passionate. He's very creative. He gets a spark and he follows it. Okay, it's intuition too. I know that water represents emotions and intuition, but so doesn't creativity, right? I mean, how do we create? We create through inspiration. So this knight is very inspired to bring something towards you, or perhaps you're moving towards somebody or something. It could be you or it could be someone else coming towards you. All right, but I need to caution you that wands sometimes burns bright. It's like a flame, right? It's the fire signs. It can burn bright and then fizzle out. And the Knight of Wands tends to sometimes come in really, really strong and then get bored and move on. So we're going to take a look at what energy surrounds this for you, Scorpio. Wow. Okay, so some of you might literally be getting lucky. Now, if this is the Knight of Wands, not the Ace of Wands, but when I get the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune together, I look at that as a sexual encounter, you know, a spark, getting lucky, Wheel of Fortune. But I'm going to look at the next energy before I determine what this Wheel of Fortune's about. Ooh, balance. Balance. So this is a really, really good time for you to balance yourself. And I feel like you're already intuitively moving toward that. That is exactly what I'm feeling for you. I feel like you've been inspired by the divine. And the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. So it's telling you divine timing is at play in your life. And you're clearing your karma. You're clearing away old energy. See, you're balancing. Balancing. This is like the never-ending story. For some of you, you might be on a twin flame journey. I don't know why, but I feel like for me, this figure 8 reminds me of the never-ending story, right? It just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. But it's also about balance, and it could be about finances. But I'm not feeling that. I feel like you guys have been ignited. Ignited. Okay? Why? Because the time is now, the time is now, the time is now. But in this ignition, there is something external or internal to you that needs to be balanced in order for you to move forward with your passion. Okay? Because your hard work is paying off. This is work too. Okay, I have another deck, the vice versa deck, and the Two of Pentacles on the back of it is this juggler performing for an audience. So this could also be how you make your money. Perhaps you're creative and you could be a singer or a performer where you do things on a stage for other people. And literally, this is you balancing out the energies of your performance. I know there's a lot of messages here, so I feel like there are a lot of you tuning in. Maybe I've got a lot of Scorpios that click on this, because for some of you, this is internal. This does not have anything to do with another person. This is like your craft. This is what you do for a living. This is you balancing out your creativity. And the Wheel of Fortune is like, the timing is great for it. It's like, really, take a look at what it is you are doing and how can you tweak it and balance it out to make it profitable for you. For others of you, this is romance. I feel like you've been ignited romantically by somebody. And the karma, like you've done your inner work, so your karmic wheel has been cleared up and is moving in the upward position. But there might be an energy within you or somebody from the past that you need to let go of, because this can also be juggling two people. You might need to clear your energy. But you're working hard at it. This card tells me that you've been working hard at this, whether it's come to fruition or not. But Spirit's saying during this new moon, or full moon, in Sagittarius, you need to be balancing and moving forward, okay? And clear your energy. All right, let's get you some advice. I don't remember. See, I've been channeling this message so many times. Did I talk to you about the eclipses? If I'm being redundant, I apologize, but also in my vision about the full moon, I got the eclipse. The eclipse is about clearing your energy. And yeah, I did, because we talked about cleaning out your closet. Sorry, guys, I'm telling you. It's just been, I've done 12 of these, and I've repeated the story so many times, I can't remember what I've said. So let's get you some advice from Spirit. I hope this resonates, because I feel like there's several storylines here. This could be in your finances, your job, what you do, how do you perform, your performance. For others of you, this is a relationship that is burning bright at the moment, and the time is now. And if you're juggling a second person, or if you're just on the fence, juggling the idea and not ready yet to make your move, then Spirit's saying, this is the Wheel of Fortune. The time is now. You might not want to spend a whole lot of time in this juggling mode, because you could miss the wheel. Just telling you. All right, up next, let go and enjoy. Yeah, it might be time to drop the pentacle. You know, if it's a romantic thing, there's something you need to let go of. You can't juggle forever. Let go of one of the pentacles. Let go and enjoy, because the Wheel of Fortune's here, and this is pretty passionate. Then you have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Don't sit on the fence, guys. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. See this girl? She's making an offering. She's making a sacrifice, okay? So somebody watching this needs to let go and sacrifice something else, so that this Wheel of Fortune can bring in this passionate new beginning, okay? And hard work is paying off. All right, next up, you are destined for greatness on the wings of love, okay? I don't know why, but I'm picking up that somebody watching this comes to my channel because I do the twin flame readings on Mondays. So if that's the case, if you are on the twin flame journey, okay, you are destined for greatness on the wings of love. The twins, when they find union, when they clear their karma, when they can balance themselves and get into union from the 5D down into the 3D, okay, where it's actually happening in the physical. The twins get together and they usually manifest a business together, or a calling, a divine path that is their calling. And it does manifest greatness, whether it's money or notoriety or just being, brings about unconditional love for others. It's a contract of love to anchor unconditional love in the core of Gaia, to help her with the ascension process, right? So you are destined for greatness on the wings of love. That means in union together. If you're not, if that doesn't resonate with you, this is also about you need to be open to embrace love without shadow. Okay? A lot of us have a lot of shadows within our hearts still, and we need to clear and do our shadow work so that we can have this destined greatness through unconditional love. So let's see what the back message says. It says, to clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love are to yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo. Get your love on, the universe. Yeah, because look, we've got this Knight of Wands. That's passion. That could literally be sex. Just saying. Next to the Wheel of Fortune, could be getting lucky. So ride the wave of yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo. You know, it's like trust your instincts. Stay optimistic. Don't fall into fear. Make the effort. It looks like you have been because your hard work is paying off. Let go and enjoy. Get to the wahoo, yahoo, yeehaw. Let go and enjoy. Woohoo. Okay? There's something here you need to let go of. This Two of Pentacles. All right, so this has been your love relationship or situation that Spirit feels that you need to be working on during this full moon in Sagittarius. I hope it resonated. If it did, please hit the like button. It really does help to get my videos out there into the algorithm of YouTube so that others can view it. Okay, I know I've lost a lot of viewers because I have not been able to be consistent with this channel. But it is what it is. I mean, when I can, I do, and I do with love. And when I can't, then I just can't. So it is what it is, and Spirit will lift it up and get it to the people that need to see it, and hopefully you're one of those. Okay, so namaste. I love you, and I will talk to you next week. Thank you.